Yeah. So basic principles, money going out needs to be less than money coming in, right? So credit cards are attractive, and this idea of buy now, pay later, if every month you've got more money going out than you've got money coming in, you've got a problem fundamentally. Right? So take that as the golden principle, and it sounds obvious that you've got to be making more money than you're spending. In our time where you have massive access to credit and interest rates are like 2%, there's a temptation to spend now on the basis that I will earn more later and pay it off. Don't do that. Right? It's just bad. There are things that you have to borrow for if you're going to buy a house. None of us has $400,000 sitting in the bank, so you will end up with a mortgage, and that's cool. But so the way you live as a student now, right? Almost set your mind to live like that going forward, right? So don't adjust your standard of living up to the level of your income. Live frugally, and make decisions that support that. So again, when you're looking at buying a house, don't leverage yourself to the maximum you can borrow. Buy a modest house so that you're never in the position where you're under mortgage stress. Oh, I've lost my job, oh my gosh, now I'm going to lose my house. I've sat with people in that position. Don't do that to yourself. Buy something that's modest, that's well within your capability, so that, hey, I can be unemployed for 6 months and we're still going to be able to finance that house, right? So that's part of my thinking. But the other thing is, treat all of that money that you have as not yours, right? So God, absolutely, and this is the missing bit in the prosperity gospel. Absolutely, God's a good father, and why wouldn't He bless you? Right, so expect, particularly, I've had lots of cash come through. God's been very gracious to us. But as soon as you are sticky with that, you've missed the point of the money. Right? This is God's economy. He's giving you lots so that you can give lots. So don't get caught, particularly in Perth, Western Australia. Man, we live in a very well-to-do society. We drive nice cars. We live in nice houses. We have nice stuff. Just don't buy into that. Stop subscribing to the Bunnings catalogue and the BCF catalogue and whatever else you until I'm a boy. Stop subscribing to those things. You fill your life with things that you don't need. Be intentional. Set yourself up right from the beginning. And it's easier to do when you're straight out of uni, right? Once you've got kids and a mortgage, it's hard to do. But when you're setting yourself up, set yourself up to live modestly, right? As if you were going to live on your student. Because then suddenly you've got disposable income. I've got all this money that isn't spoken for. Now I've got the opportunity to, what do I do with that? Man, I would love to support the gospel stand, or I would love to support my local church, or, use that money for the kingdom. That's the thing that has eternal value, right? Your house doesn't. Your car doesn't. None of the other stuff has eternal value. So set yourself up to live modestly so that you have disposable income that you can invest in the kingdom.